back to the Showtime podcast, hosted by your favorite host, Mr. Showtime himself. So today's video it's actually quite the more touchiest of subjects that I've ever came across. Um, Today's video title is about why are our people, black people, so politically illiterate. Look, it's not rocket science that it's not rocket surgery that our people, black people in general, have undergone some traumatic events in our history. And when one goes through such traumatic events, they tend to lose their minds. Dysfunction starts to overcome the mind, messes up the psyche. And I'm not saying this in an insulting way, I'm just saying it from an objective point of view. In particular, in South Africa and the UK and in the US as well. I mean, if you live in predominantly white environments in westernized nations, we pretty much have gone experienced the same thing. We pretty much have the same experience. South Africa, the UK, and the US, we pretty much have the same experience. So if you're a black viewer watching from any parts of these countries that I've just mentioned, South Africa, the UK, or the US, then I'm pretty sure you can relate. But back to the topic. I'm talking specifically in South Africa because I'm South African, born and raised, 100% Zulu ancestry. Uh, our people are so politically illiterate. They don't know how to analyze politics. They're not, especially the previously disadvantaged generation, Generation X, the Boomer generation, our parents, our elders, our forefathers. They don't understand politics apart from the emotional aspect of politics, and that is okay. White people oppressed us, they enslaved us, so therefore we must find a black party to vote for, and we must stick to it. I understand the why, but in this day and age, the current ruling party, the ANC, they have finessed the minds of black people for years, for 26 years, apart from Nelson Mandela. After, I'm not talking about Nelson Mandela, I'm talking after he stepped down. That's where the real dysfunction began. That's where the ANC, they realized that black South Africans, they're uneducated. It's not their fault. It's not. And therefore, they're able to take advantage over their political decisions, their political views, just their general political perspective. Because there's so much that goes into politics. Like, I'm not a politician, but there are certain things that are just obvious. There are certain things that are just, you don't need to study politics. It's just logic, right? Black people aren't able to put two and two together in terms of what the current ruling party is up to, what they've done, their record of corruption, and therefore they keep making the same mistake over and over and over again. They keep voting for the same party over and over each election, hoping for change. That's one of the funniest things I've seen the ANC put up as their slogan. Vote for change. And I'm like, but yeah, but you are the ones that must change. So how can you say vote for change where you're the ones that must be changed, right? But hold on, it gets worse. It gets deeper. Black people have developed a degree of self sabotage and self hate, and this is due to the strong yet subtle influences by white supremacy, the media, and the movies we watch. These subtle messages keep telling us that white is right and black ain't shit. You see, I'm coming back from. I used to be a victim of this mindset myself growing up. I mean, Spider Man is white, Superman is white, Iron Man is white, Thor is white. Uh, Usually, all starring characters of pretty much every Hollywood movie is white. The toys we buy as kids, most of them are white. So that starts to take an effect on one's psyche, telling them that the white man is the top of the apex, the best option, the best there is. Now, you have to give some sort of credit to white people because they're living in a utopia right now where everyone and everything is pining for them. Everyone is pedestalizing them, right? You see, in this lifetime, you don't really have to work hard to get what you want if you're white. I mean, if if you as a white person go to India, Indian people will come crowding, surrounding you, all and wanting to take photos of you. It doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't you don't have to be a celebrity. Just for the mere fact that you're white, they're like, ooh, white man. Ah, he's got blonde hair, blue, green eyes. Ooh, right. This is the effects of the programming and the influence from movies, the media, and just the type of lifestyle we live. Because in this lifetime, we speak their languages, English. We wear their clothes. You know, we do things their way. Technology. You know, all this, all this. It belongs to white people. So therefore, people started taking a liking to white people up to the point where they pedestalize them over their own people. I dare you to tell me that I'm wrong. I dare you. Argue me if I'm wrong. I am open to criticism. Obviously, if a white person is watching this, they'll be like, "Oh no, that's true. If you work hard, man, you can do whatever you want." Yeah, because you're white. You're looking at it from your perspective because your path has already been laid out for you. But for a black person in particular, just by virtue of you being black, in this lifetime already puts you on the back foot. Just for just by virtue of you being black. We haven't even we haven't even looked at your credentials, your qualifications, your performance. No. First and foremost, you're black, disadvantage. You're gonna have to work 10 times as much to even compete with the average person, the average non-black person. You see, us black people are playing this game on level impossible. You know FIFA, the PlayStation game, the soccer game FIFA. The the difficulty levels. You get amateur, semi-pro, professional, world-class, legendary. Black people are playing this game on level legendary or world-class, the highest, the most difficult level ever. And the white man is basically playing on the amateur level. At the very worst, they're playing at semi-pro in terms of FIFA. But let me just emphasize the main point of this video, and that's the why our people are so politically illiterate. You see, black people have a totalitarian mindset. Everything is emotional. The mind of a black person is genuinely dysfunctional. Now, listen, I'm not talking about every single black person on the face of the earth. No, I'm talking in general. Please try to listen to this video from a logical, objective point of view, not from an emotional point of view. Because if you listen with your emotions, that's when you're gonna start getting angry at me and saying, "Oh, how could you say this?" Well, listen, I'm just telling you what's happening out there, right? White supremacy has messed up our minds so bad, up to the point where we're sabotaging and we're disrespecting each other. Instead of supporting each other, we look at each other through the white man's lens. That's why you get black people making fun of each other because, oh, he's dark skinned, or the texture of his hair, or whatever. You see, I've experienced that growing up. I was bullied not by white people. In fact, I was never once bullied by white people. Although I was born and raised in a white environment, in a white neighborhood. I went to a white primary school, in a white high school, etc. I can hardly remember the times where I've been bullied by white people. There were one or few occasions, but I took care of them, right? But for the most part, I'm talking is I was made fun of in primary because of my dark complexion, because of I didn't exude stereotypical behaviors. I was considered a lame. Girls thought I was weird because I was not a troublemaker. They saw that they found out that I came from a two-parent household where both parents are still married till this day. And that's rare in the black community today. I come from a stable background. And because they realize that I come from a stable background, I have a healthy head on my head, I'm not the stereotypical black guy, they said to themselves, okay, let's sabotage this guy, let's shame him, because we're jealous. Because most of these people come from single parent homes where they don't even know, they've never even met their father. I can go on, but I was made fun of because I wasn't the stereotypical black guy. I was made fun of because of my dark skin. That's usually something that you'd expect from the white man, but black people did this to me. My own people. Let me tell you a story. Short story. Don't worry. It won't be long. This one time in high school, I was in grade 11. It was inter-house athletics. We were doing athletics at some other high school, athletics day, right? And I was doing the 100-meter dash event. 100 meters sprinting, right? Now here's the thing. The starting lineup, most of these guys were white. 3 of us were black. I was more so in the middle lane, lane number 5. And from left to right, white guy, white guy, white guy, me, white guy, black guy, black guy, white guy, white guy, right? The girls sitting on the sidelines, the spectators, black girls, they were cheering for the white guys. They're like, oh, go Niku, oh, good luck, oh, go Niku, oh, go Francois, yeah, good luck, yay. So they cheered for the white guy, cheered for the white guy. When it came to me, guess what happened? Radio silence. Because they didn't like me. To them, I was a loser. So they cheered for the white guy, cheered for the white guy, go Francois, ooh, good luck. They cheered for the white guy, they skipped me, radio silence, they didn't say anything. They cheered for the next guy, they cheered for the next guy, and they cheered for the black guy. So they cheered for pretty much everyone else besides me, except for me. The 2 other black guys, they were very popular guys, right? They were the stereotypical tall, buff, muscular, loud, exuberant personalities, you know, yeah. They were the exception. Which is quite embarrassing. Because these white guys that these black girls were cheering for, they had no idea that these girls existed. They didn't even know their names. They looked over, because I remember this exactly. They looked over, they're like, oh, yeah, hi. Don't even know your name, but thanks, yeah. They noticed this. Other people noticed this. Well, this is not that they cared at the time, but to be on a serious note, this was utterly embarrassing for black people. Because how are you going to cheer for, how are you going to pedestalize white guys, white people, oh, go Francois, good luck, and then your own person, you treat him like he's a piece of trash. Apart from the two black guys that were popular amongst everyone else anyway. But it really speaks volumes of how black, especially black women, they look at the world, they look at dating through the lens of the white person. So you have to have like white features for black girls to find you attractive. It was actually embarrassing. Now, the funny thing is they thought they were embarrassing me. They were actually embarrassing themselves. How are you going to throw your own people under the bus over other race groups? But hold on. There's a reason why they call me the Old Father, right? I makes people pay. So, here, the event is about to start. Get set, ready, go. Guess what happened? I beat all of them. I got first place. And then afterwards, the very same girls that ignored me, they didn't cheer for me for whatever reason. As I was walking back to the starting line to get my stuff, they're like, Musa, you won? You? How did that happen? Did you cheat? I'm like, fuck you. You saw, like, it was a 10-second race. You saw me start to finish, start to finish, I beat them. I won fair and square. See, they wanted all these quote-unquote cute white guys to win because black women value looks more than anything else. That's their mating strategy. Looks. Now, I'm not the best looking guy. I'm not ugly. I'm also not. I'm not the best looking guy. See, they were pedestalizing these white guys. They were hoping they would win. First of all, it's a sprint. What are black guys known for? Being fast. Hello? Okay? But that's besides the point. Black girls wanted white guys to win, to beat me. But I just spoiled their party because I won, got first place. And that day, I just learned, like, wow, this is how bad westernized influence has on our women. It's just like when I watch well, I don't watch it. When I see girls watching the show called The Bachelor, black guy would appear on screen. They'll be like, white guy with blue eyes, blonde hair, blue eyes, like, oh no, he's so cute. Oh, I just want to have kids with him. I want to have his babies. Like, oh, I'm like, God damn, oh my days. What about the black guy? Oh no, this is how bad it's become, people. Now what is now I know I've drifted off topic so much from being politically illiterate. I was just trying to establish like how the psyche of how black people think. Black people have betrayed each other. We've betrayed each other to the point where we sabotage each other, especially thanks to the disadvantaged generation. I'm gonna have to do a completely separate video on this, but the point of this video was just highlighting the psyche of how black people think, and it's all thanks to westernization, and it has caused a lot of trauma and dysfunction in the black community, where black people in general they have this desire to be just like white people, and it's really destroyed the black community so much. Well, it's bad. It's sad. It's very sad. Very sad. But actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna name this video "The Black Person's the Mind of the Black Person." Yeah. But anyway, let me know your thoughts. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Thanks.